Also, while I was at the emergency room, the doctor looked at my finger and she was like, yes, you really need to see your surgeon like right away because that nail is heavily infected and you could have permanent damage. You really need to have the fingernail removed. And I was like, okay. So while I'm waiting to be discharged, I called the office. I spoke to a few different people because it's after hours at this point. And they messaged with him and he was like, yeah, tell her to just, if she comes in first thing in the morning, a little earlier before my day starts, I'll come in early and I'll see her. Phenomenal, phenomenal doctor, by the way. Anyway, blessed to have him. So next morning, I go in to his office. Oh, yeah. So it's like a surgical procedure, like my finger surgery, but just not in his office. They had to numb the finger up again, which is super painful. And then he had to cut off and remove the entire nail. Painful. All painful, especially once the numbing wears off and you're in excruciating pain. But I'm like, okay, I'm not complaining. I'm going through this because I still have faith that everything that is going on is for my best. You know, I really believe that, and that everything is neutral. It is the perception that we assign to it. So, of course, seeing the biopsy results, I called my gynecological oncologist office and I said, you know, I have an appointment for next week to go over the results with him, but I feel like once he sees these, he's going to want to talk to me sooner. And she pulled up my file. Oh, yeah, no, he definitely will. So we scheduled because he was in surgeries all day the following day. She's like, I'm going to put you on the call list for Thursday after 4. Okay. So Thursday, super early. It wasn't even 8 a.m. My phone rings and it's him. And he's like, it's not too early. Are you awake? And I was like, I've been up since 5. He's like, okay, I didn't want to wait on this as soon as I saw the results. I was like, I figured. And he was like ready to fight me because this whole year I'm like, no, I don't think I want to. I'm not ready for a hysterectomy. I can do this. We can save it. We can cure it. Because in my brain, that was the answer, right? To save it and cure it. I never thought that removing it was actually the answer. So he thought he was going to have to like fight me. I could tell he was like ready to like give me all the reasons I needed this hysterectomy. And instead, we talked about more practical things like, will I get wet again? And what happens, like size of a person? And will I be able to function normally after it? And is there any way to save my cervix or maybe my one remaining ovary so that I don't end up, you know, getting thrust into menopause? And he's like, not if you want to live. And then he told me that I would be hearing from his scheduler, you know, today to schedule the surgery ASAP.
If you like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you all so much. I am sending you so much love.